Rohit Srivastava, founder of India Charts, is now joining us on the broadcast to help us break down these details. Rohit, I firstly want to come to you on the India impact. Certain reports are suggesting that a 116-year-old bank in India is also now affected because of the Silicon Valley Bank meltdown. And the RBI itself is also weighing the effect on banks and NBFCs at this point. How are you really looking at it?
Well, first things first, given that the US has assured that the deposits that were made with Silicon Valley Bank are safe and likely to be repaid with the FDIC stepping in, even large depositors might get their money back. So I think a direct risk from SV Bank itself is unlikely. What markets are really fearing and reeling over is the potential that there are more such failures possible or not. People are starting to relate with what happened in 2008. You have one failure and then after some time more show up, because behind all of this you have the fastest rate hiking cycle in the US that we have really seen in an attempt to really fight off inflation. And so that attempt has raised the risks that somewhere in the system someone may get hurt by those rising rates. We saw the same thing happen in UK when you had the insurance crisis 6 months ago. Now you're seeing that happen in the US. Will there be any other fallout of this? Are there any institutions that have been hurt by rising rates? Is something to be seen, because you don't come to know these things upfront from the data. It's only when it's made public that you get to know that something has happened. And so that is, I think, the bigger fear and overhang in the minds of markets. Otherwise, the current crisis standalone would appear to be done with, given all the intervention that they've really put in place.
All right, Rohit, I must say, still sounding very positive. And like you're saying, that not as much of a matter of panic, but the global effects of this collapse are really emerging now with every passing day. We'll keep coming back to you for more on this. For the moment, thank you for joining us. And as we continue to bring our viewers more voices, the swift and shocking collapse of the two American banks that have prompted fears of a broader upheaval across the globe. And this is how global leaders are reacting to this meltdown.